Welcome to Fireside Yankees. My name is Alex, my co-host here, Nick Nielsen, and what a good day to talk about Jose Trevino, the guy, the legend, the myth. He's absolutely on fire right now. Defensively, that little pickoff he had at first base yesterday against Duffy. Holy shit, the guy is on fire. Like, I don't think we've seen a catcher play like this in a very long time. Gary Sanchez
weird.
never even smelled this type of defensive efficiency. And Trevino
That's
out here is hitting the homers too. What is going on? Where is this power coming from? The gods have rained down upon Jose Trevino, elevated him to Mount Olympus status. So Nick, Jose
Olympus
Trevino. that's
Jose
it,
versus
He's
Zeus one-on-one. I want Jose.
I want Jose in the box. I want Jose in the box. And bare knuckles, he's taking Zeus out, no problem.
Bare knuckles.
No problem.
Jose's just gonna be like dodging, like moving around like Ali, like like a
Lightning
butterfly
balls
sting,
flying
like a bee. Yeah, just like they swing by. He's gonna do like a little dance in the corner.
That's
What
it,
a
man.
legend, what a legend.
He's killing it. He is. He's a new Yankee legend. Dude. How often do we see the Yankee legends and they just kind of fade away? They're exciting for a day or two. Jose Trevino's kind of he's actually doing it for like
He's
a
getting
couple
better.
of weeks here. Nestor, he's another guy. Him, Turtle, they're all killing it, man. This is like consistent myth turn reality. And hopefully Trevino can keep this up, because when he's starting, the Yankees win baseball games. When he's not starting, the Yankees lose baseball games. Today, we got Kyle Higashioka behind home plate, and we know he's basically an automatic out. But
yeah, he's
I want to talk. He's awful. And we got Hicks in the lineup too. A whole nother discussion. I don't even go down that path today.
I just don't know why he's batting sixth. Like, why are we putting Aaron Hicks sixth? Well, it's because Joey's 9.
Gallo 6. I'd rather have
Gallo 6 too, 100%. Yeah, Aaron Hicks just can't make contact, like hard contact. At least Joey can make hard contact.
Exactly. Joey had a good game yesterday too. He
had a great game, but he played right field. Awesome. Like, that's what we want to see.
Field.
Right and Joey in right, Judge in center, Stanton in left, until you get Benintendi or Happ or someone like that in left, and you just run that. And then Aaron Hicks is just, he and Marwin are taken into the woods and told that they got to find some treasure map, and then they drive off. There we go.
That's a bad storyline. I don't know where that ends up.
Well, they're looking for the treasure in the woods for a while, and after a bit,
the money.
Yeah, they're looking for it. And after a bit there, they start realizing, wait a minute, we've just been walking in circles, kind of like they're at bats. We haven't done anything productive. We haven't found the treasure. And then they break off, and then that's where it's tough, because when you have Hicks and Marwin together, at least form one semi-competent baseball player. But when they're on their own, or when they're left to their own devices, Hicks is going to struggle not knowing what to do where he can't golf. Nightmare hours.
Well, Marwin right now, since we're in this Star Wars flow, we were talking about this before the episode. You got Marwin as Darth Vader. You have, I guess, I don't know. Let's see. The third sister. She can be, that's Reva. She can be Aaron Hicks, right? She could be Aaron Hicks. Okay. She's kind of out to destroy this team. I don't know.
Yeah, but at least she like follows through.
Yeah, but she's evil though.
Yeah, but
maybe Aaron,
evil. Hicks is evil
because Obi-Wan. Hicks is Obi-Wan because
Hicks is Obi-Wan.
Washed up now. He's washed up right now.
Prime Hicks was just like Prime Obi-Wan.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but he's definitely washed up Obi-Wan. He's washed up.
Trevino is more like Obi-Wan. Trevino Obi-Wan.
Trevino.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'm trying to think. It's hard because like we're not like the Blue Jays, where we're fortunate to have the Book of Boba Fett. Like we don't have anything with Trevino that works Star Wars. Someone needs to look up on this. Someone needs to look into that. Like
maybe
who's a good Trevino Star Wars comp?
God, I want to say he's Princess Leia just because they're both kind of short.
Princess Leia. Okay. So Trevino's the Princess Leia. Help me.
She's low-key smart though. She's got some thoughts and ideas. You'll see in episode 3. She's savvy, that one.
True.
She's savvy.
I got to see episode 3, so no spoilers. Everyone check out the Book of Obi-Wan, or Obi-Wan Kenobi, not the Book of Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Got mixed up with the other one, the Book of Boba Fett. But Jose Trevino, Star Wars character and not, currently is one of the best Yankees catchers on both sides of the plate that I have seen in a while. Like, I know that we haven't had great catchers in years past. We've had a revolving door back there for a long time. I mean, think about even pre-Gary, what we had going on back there. There was Brian McCann. There was Austin Romine getting time still. There was, I mean, it can go even as far back as to, oh man, it's pissing me off now that I can't think of who it is. Oh, well, I'll probably remember it as the episode goes on. But the point is that Jose Trevino is for once a reliable option behind the plate. And his offense is coming with it. So it's like, at what point do you just completely abandon Higashioka getting at bats, DFA him, and bring up someone else? The problem is that we just DFA'd Rob Brantley, and then Ben Rortvet's on that. I think he just got moved to the 60-day IL. So we don't really have anyone that's like earning of Higashioka's major league spot right now, which is why we could look at like free agents just to kind of try to fill the void, or like lower end catchers to fill that backup spot. But we did yesterday's episode on Wilson Contreras and how he could be a huge acquisition for the team. And Jose took it personally. 3 for 4 with the home run and incredible defensive performance as you put out. On the season, he now has 1.0 FWAR, which is funny because in his entire 4-year career with the Rangers, he had 0.7 FWAR. So in a quarter of a season, he's already gotten as more than his entire career's worth of FWAR with the Yankees. So if that's not an amazing testament to Tanner Swanson, to Dylan Lawson, and to Matt Blake working with him, especially with the pitching staff, then I don't know what is. So Trevino should be the starting catcher 100% going forward. Jose Bonds. I mean, and it's crazy because I still would love to get Contreras. We talked about this yesterday, and all the reasons to getting Contreras still hold true. Like, I still don't believe that Trevino is a 110 WRC plus catcher as he's showing this season. But that doesn't mean it wouldn't hurt to let him try to be a 110 WRC plus catcher, if that makes sense. Like, let him keep hitting. Give him the at-bats. Let him play 4 out of 5 games. Instead, we see Higgy in the lineup today after Trevino popped off yesterday. It's like, why do we keep doing this?
You got to keep him healthy a little bit. I think Higashioka, you know. So here's the thing. Mm-hmm. The question is, why is Jose Trevino playing so well? And it's pretty simple. He loves being a Yankee.
He does.
He loves it.
He and his dad talked about it. Like, it means more to him.
That's it. He loves being a Yankee, and he is succeeding because he's achieving his dream right now. And I think that's something to put out there that is very underrated. And that's the narrative we should be focusing on. Is that Jose Trevino has always been a great defensive catcher. He's having his best season ever right now. And the main reason is because it's not even close. And the main reason is because he's having fun doing what he always wanted to do, be a Yankee. And he's honoring his dad who passed away. Right. This is a hero story we're watching right now unfold before us. Like I said, he is Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan, washed up Obi, is going to make a comeback
now
at some
makes
point,
more sense.
And he's going to kick some ass. Now you're seeing the Obi-Wan story unfold. And
I was not realizing that this was across the whole episode, and we're going to talk about it across the whole. Now it's all making. I can't wait till the end when it comes full circle and his like arc is complete, and he can just turn into the Force Ghost.
He hits the game winner in the World Series.
That'll be it. That'll be when he lets. It'll be like in it'll be like when Vader killed him. It'll be like when Vader killed him in the originals, and he turned into the Force Ghost. When Trevino hits the walk-off home run in the ALDS,
he just fades into
that'll be
ghost.
And then he just fades into a ghost. And it's like, wait a minute. Wait, Jose, we need you. We still got the ALCS and World Series. Come back. Come back. Someone get him back. Someone unkill him. Make it picture go rewind.
That is the story of Jose.
But that's the thing. Like, it's funny that we can joke about it. We're like, yeah, he's like Obi-Wan. But really, this dude was what we needed. And it doesn't help that Gary Sanchez has like a 120 WRC plus this season. But it does help that Jose Trevino has 110 WRC plus whilst playing elite defense and whilst not having to be DH'd every other time he plays. That's the thing. What we talked about with Contreras, where we would be fine having him at DH, given the current state of this team especially. But when everyone's healthy, I don't know if I'd want him DHing in like October in our best lineup over, say, Stanton DHing. Or over Glaber DHing. Like, that's the thing. If we could get Contreras at catcher and have him at catcher, then yes, we'd want him at catcher. But he's not a good defensive catcher, so he's DH'd a lot. Trevino, you never have to worry about DHing him because he's so good defensively. And I don't know what it is. It's like the dude doesn't like make very many, like, if at all, mistakes behind the plate. Like, I think he's had one pass ball or one wild pitch, and it was on like a complete miscommunication on a slider with Aroldis Chapman. And if that's your mistake, you get pardoned. Everyone has miscommunication with Aroldis because he just doesn't know where he's throwing the ball half the time. But Trevino, it's so crazy to see his offense come with his defense now. Like you said, we always knew he was a good defensive catcher. But a 110 WRC plus, him hitting, I think, 4 extra base hits since he's kind of been starting, is pretty crazy. And not to mention his 13.6% strikeout rate is the 4th lowest amongst all catchers with at least 80 at-bats. For reference, Kyle Higashioka's got a 23% strikeout rate. So it's not almost doubled. Or not, it's not doubled, sorry, it's almost doubled. And that's the thing. This whole point of this episode is that Trevino deserves all the love and accolades he's been getting. He's earned this moment. He's earned his pinstripes. Like, I think 3 separate times now, he's had player of the game performances. Like, and he's playing half the games. At what point do we just say, fuck you, Kyle? We're playing Jose every game.
Now,
like, if he doesn't do something today, I'm done. Because Kyle Higashioka on the season has a 25 WRC plus. Like, guys,
I don't like to discuss
that's the worst
things
in baseball by like 25. Like, the next lowest I think has almost as much. Reese McGuire has 50. Like, come on, guys. What? We're letting Reese McGuire outperform Higgy.
And I'll throw this into the mix, right? So Jose is having a career season. We know this. He's also having a career on base percentage at 30.9%, and
walking like 6.5% of the time.
I mean, he's hitting .263 this season. But you want to know what really gets me excited? You want to know what really, really gets me excited?
Tell me, Alex. Do tell.
The Yankees have team control over him until 2026.
Yeah, he's a big part of it. And they gave up Albert Abreu, who's now just got DFA'd.
He just got DFA'd. So the Yankees could go and sign him back if they wanted to. But here's the thing, right?
It's kind of funny. We could get both.
They could get both. And the thing about Jose, right, is that he wants to be here. Like I said before, he wants to be a Yankee, and he's arbitration eligible. After the season, he's going to make pretty much next to nothing.
Yeah, he'll be a $1.5 million, $2 million catcher.
Yeah, which is nothing for a guy who's not only having a dominant defensive year, but he's also getting on base. He has more home runs than Aaron Hicks by 3, right? And what does he have? 3 homers this year? Yeah, 12 RBIs. Hicks has one homer this year. Even Gallo only has 5 homers this year. We're talking about a dude who is not a slugger by any means. He has a 33.8% hard hit percentage this year, a 3.1% barrel percentage. That's
and his home runs still make no sense. I don't know what
they don't make any sense.
Something's in the water. It's got to be that damn tap water you're talking about, dude. Jose's been chugging that since he's been there, and he's like, you know what, Alex, you're right. This tap water is legit. And since then, he's turned into Popeye at the plate. Like, since he's been, I forget what the stat was that they put on Yes Network, but like his May, even looking at just his May alone, if you wanted to kind of do that, he's posting a 136 WRC plus with a 288 average, 327 OBP, 41 slugging. Only striking out, he's striking out more, and he's walking a little bit less than his season lines, but he's got 3 home runs and a double this month. So it's not like the numbers aren't like backing up Trevino deserving the spot. And I will say, I'm not just saying that Trevino deserves the starting spot because Higashioka has been so bad. If Trevino wasn't doing great, I'd still be on the side saying, hey, maybe Kyle can figure it out. Let's try to see if he can figure something out, because you can't possibly be this bad forever. But the thing I worry about Higashioka is that as he's had larger sample sizes and a larger role in this team, the numbers have not backed it up. So his lowest percentage for framing rates and strike call percentages were when he had the most pitches caught. And that's the only thing I worry about with Higgy, is that now that he's having a more prominent role in this team, he's pressing more on offense, he's struggling offensively mightily, that is bleeding over into his defense. And that's why we're seeing a kind of outlier season from him defensively. Whereas for Trevino, he's not playing with any pressure. He's like, I came in here in a trade for Albert Abreu. I'm living a childhood dream that my father and I literally talked about. And I'm playing for the New York Yankees. And I'm playing a kid's game. So he's not pressing, and you can see him just playing so freely. And the results are following. Like, if Gallo plays like he did yesterday, I think it'll be because Gallo finally is taking some pressure off of himself. Like, we need these guys to stop worrying so much about the bright lights, about the stat line after the game, about how important their at-bat will be when they look back. Like, I feel like if everyone had a huge at-bat in the game and none of them gave a shit about it, we'd have one of the best lines with runners in scoring position in the league. But instead, we got people that want to play hero ball, that want to do too much, like Aaron Hicks, and they do nothing instead because they're overcorrecting to the point where they're just doing nothing. Whereas Trevino, he's just playing to play. And he's so good that it's a fun player to watch. Like, there's no reason Jose Trevino should be batting 290 this month with a 136 WRC plus. And it's not like, I will say, it's not like small sample sizes. Like, this is 55 plate appearances. Like, he's basically been the starter for 80% of the month. And he's delivering. Just let him starting. Keep let him start. Good Lord. keep letting him start. Banish Higashioka to the forest with Marwin and Hicks.
Yeah, man.
And then we're good to go. Pick up a backup catcher, pick up a corner outfielder, shop around for a middle infield guy, and we're good to go. That's it. Like, Trevino, we don't need a catcher. Trevino's that guy.
He is, and you know what makes it even better? You know what his numbers are at home? During home games,
he loves Yankee Stadium.
He's elite, bro. Like, his stats are like legit elite. He's hitting 3.33 at home with 2 homers, 8 RBIs. He has a 38% on base rate. Like, he's by most accounts, like, those are way above average.
That's insane.
Numbers. That's insane. And he's not a lefty either. It's not like,
and for a catcher, like, this is the catcher. Right. Like, the other thing is Jose Trevino posting a 110 WRC plus on the season for catcher, as I believe 9th in baseball. Or 12th in baseball, excuse me. It's 12th in baseball with over 80 plate appearances. If you put that like in all position players and like outfielders and infielders, it's significantly lower. You have to understand that catchers hitting well is not a necessity, not a guarantee or a given. It's a commodity. It's very few teams have really good hitting catchers. Even Jonah Heim, who started off on one, has struggled a lot in May. And his OPS is down to like low 800s now, which is fantastic. Don't get me wrong. But remember in April, this guy had like an 1100 OPS. JT Realmuto struggling to hit offensively. Mitch Garver, not as great. Gary Sanchez is posting a very similar WRC plus to Trevino, and he only hits home runs and doubles. So it's like, you have to take things with a grain of salt. And as much as we love to get a sure thing like Contreras, a guy that's an all-star, proven top 1% catcher in terms of offensive production in baseball, then yes, let's pull the trigger. But we don't need to, because we have Obi-Wan Kenobi on the team, Jose Bonds. He's there. He's saving us. And we need it. We, especially now where the bottom of the lineup usually has been pretty potato, to have Trevino go 3 for 4 with the home run and then Gallo go 2 for 4 with some good base running and 2 nice singles. One of them was a bloop against the shift. That's what we want. That's what we need out of the bottom of the lineup. So I don't know, man. My thoughts, I guess, to sum it up: Trevino, catcher 1, Higashioka, Shadow Realm, find a new backup.
Yes, Shadow Realm for Higgy, unfortunately, until he finds his bat.
Today's a big day for him. If he goes 2 for 4 today,
they're not going to play today, by the way. They're not going to play
today.
It's
not looking good.
It's gray out there, bro.
Well, my night is ruined. Well, actually, no. The Rangers, baby. Igor, my Russian brother. Bring it
home. Bring it home.
Bring it home, baby. No quit in New York.
Yeah, it's going to be lightning tonight. Well, literally, it's funny. It literally ends for the Rangers. They are playing the Lightning, so that worked out quite well. But yes,
Alex, what do we say to the god of death?
I don't know. What do we say?
Not today.
Not today. Yes, we will survive today. And the Yankees will not, because there's lightning out there, so they're probably in a little bit of trouble.
Maybe we just tell Hicks to run out there and get some grounders.
Actually, maybe that's Zeus, and all we need is Jose to go up there and make a stop.
He just walks out there, like puts his hands
circle,
up, like,
baby.
The sky's part. It's like completely like sunny, like
Wait,
sunny in
are
80.
you Moses? No, he's Moses now. He's parting clouds, Red Sea.
He's doing everything.
Whatever.
He's every biblical character, every Star Wars character, every prevalent pop culture icon that has a moral compass and is who we look at as a hero. That is Jose Trevino. Whoever it wants to be, whether it's Liam Neeson from Schindler's List, whether it's Obi-Wan Kenobi from Star Wars, or whether it's Moses from the biblical passages. He's or Rob Stark or like Ned from House Stark. He is the good ones.
That was a hell of a start with Schindler's List. I'll tell you that.
Well, I mean, I don't know why I thought of that first, but it was I was learning about the New York Times poor coverage of the Holocaust today in class, so it was on the mind. And then I was remembering I'd seen like Schindler's List like a month ago, and I was like, Liam Neeson's character, and that was one of the greatest characters of anything. And I think he's got some similar characteristics to Jose.
He might. I mean, look, he's gonna find him. He's gonna find him.
He's gonna find him. That's for sure.
Find it. He's gonna find any of them. So that's definitely happening. But guys, Jose Trevino, this legend unfolding before our eyes. You know, first it was Nestor, now it's Jose Trevino, and we just get to enjoy it because the Yankees are still the best team in baseball right now. They're squeaking by. They're really the starting pitching.
Yesterday was great though.
Yesterday was great, but that's because the Angels are playing like absolute dog shit right now. They've lost 5 in a row.
And Noah Syndergaard can't throw anything high in the zone.
His velocity is down. I mean, the guy is just a shell. But
terrible.
The Yankees are fighting their freaking nuts off to stay in this conversation as the best team in baseball. They're doing it. They got
because the Blue Jays have won like 8 series in a row.
Yeah, which is crazy. Stanton's coming back this weekend apparently, which is good. The starting rotation is dominant right now. Nestor was supposed to pitch tonight. Maybe they'll move him to tomorrow. So extra day of rest for them. Maybe they'll do a doubleheader tomorrow, which wouldn't be good, but it could happen.
I wanted to see Marinaccio pitch yesterday, but Dave McKay came in instead. Let me tell you, Dave McKay looks like Goose Gossage or Andrew Chafin, whoever it is you want to say he looks like. He doesn't pitch like him.
No, I mean, he walked a couple batters, loaded the bases.
It's like he's like nibbling to people. It's like, dude, we're up 8 runs. What are we doing?
Just throw strikes, bro.
Just throw strikes. Get us out of the game. We want to go home.
Yeah. They're not going to hit
would never. Ron would never.
I don't know, man. He tried the other day.
Not the Tom's River kid.
Not the Tom's River kid. No.
Uncle is screaming at the screen anytime we bash on Ron. Fuck you. God. Not my kid. I live in the same town as him.
I could totally see that too. I could totally see like some old guy just like absolutely going nuts at the screen. Like, we can't hear you, bro. But we do agree. We want him to succeed.
We don't know what you think.
We want him to succeed. He's just not doing that well right now.
I'm the biggest Ron Marinaccio supporter there is. I'm getting a jersey of Ron Marinaccio's, but I can look at it and be like, Ron, we don't need to walk a guy home and then hit Zunino.
Look, wait until after the deadline to buy that jersey. Just do me a favor.
Okay? I've got 3 Yankees jerseys that have been traded. Tyler Wade, Brandon Drury, Sonny Gray.
That's the weirdest.
I know
3 jerseys ever. Why would you?
I've got a Stanton one. I've got a Higgy one. I've got a David Robertson one. I've got I've got an Andy Pettit one. So some of them
Kyle
are like,
Higashioka one.
Fuck you, Alex. Fuck you. I do not have a Kyle Higashioka jersey.
Imagine that.
I was the first one to buy a Marwin Gonzalez jersey when he was called to the team.
If anyone owns a Marwin Gonzalez jersy, God bless.
Go ahead and unsubscribe.
Yeah, yes.
Go ahead and log off for me.
I mean, I don't even know they sold those, to be honest with you.
you gotta do the custom order one of those.
Yeah, you
spend like 20 extra bucks just to get a Marwin jersey.
I mean, I just didn't know. He's
got one jersey sold on the season.
Yeah, I mean, someone's trying to give it away on eBay. I don't want that shit for free. Seriously,
Marwin's not gonna make this team. He will not see winter. Winter is coming, no. Marwin.
Winter's here for Marwin. Winter's battling the ice cold streak of winter already. So, yeah, that basically wraps up our Jose Trevino episode.
The man, the myth, the legend.
The man, the legend. I hope you guys enjoyed. Banter, fun, bunch of Jose talk. But I hope you guys like this video. Subscribe below. Make sure to have a nice conversation down in the comments. Love to converse with everybody and have some good opinions down there. It's always fun to see what you guys think about Jose Trevino and this team. Much love as always. We'll catch you guys on the next Fireside Yankees episode.